Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your next session of Group Therapy. I am King Bear in the building.
Michelle K.
The heavy duty Cutie.
We're not going to hold you up. You guys ready to get to it?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right, so without further ado, let's get to it.
One thing we're talking about with leaders is if you go to group therapy, and this is something that I emphasize, no two group leaders are necessarily going to lead group in the same way.
Let me tell y'all, man, it's been so much stuff since the last time we did a thing. So we did a Christmas party, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you were there.
Hey, you forgot?
Yeah, no, I didn't forget. It's just we haven't seen Michelle K in forever. Michelle K, let me tell you what your girl did.
Because I got a plate.
Yeah, you got to play, but you weren't there for the party. It was hilarious. It was the funniest thing ever. I did a recording. I'll put the video right here. So, your girl, right? You know me, and I like to do like little extra things to make it a little razzle dazzle, a little more pizzazz. So, my daughter had one of the Christmas party games where you had to roll a Christmas ornament down a table, and wherever it landed on the side of the table, it had little prizes underneath overturned cups.
That was fun.
And then whichever cup you got, you had to do or partake whatever was under the cup. So my youngest daughter's boyfriend.
Oh my God. Awesome. I know exactly
He ended up picking a cup with the bomb hot sauce. The one that I've been aging for now 4 years of aging. So remember, it's already the bomb hot sauce. But then I turned around and I pureed 6 Carolina Reaper peppers, and I pureed it with Tabasco and sriracha.
That's what you don't have.
And then I dumped out some of the bomb hot sauce, and I poured that in a bottle, shook it up, turned it upside down, and let it age for years. Basically ferment for years. So this stuff is not even, it's hotter than what they intended to be in there. So every Christmas party, whatever, I'll break out a little bit of it and put it in a little cup, and that'll be one of the penalties if you play the game, right? So now my family already knows that I set people up that you play this game, this is going to be one of those jigsaw penalties that you're going to have to go through. So I tell them all the time, look, it's only hell for about 30 minutes. Let people just go through it. And it's not a full 30 minutes. It's hell for like 10 minutes, where it's like your brain will go into factory reset. Like you can't even think.
Sweating, sweating, everything.
Right. And then it waves for the next 20 minutes. It'll be like, oh, okay, it's going away. Oh no, it's coming back.
Every time you breathe in through your mouth, it burns.
It's the hottest shit ever. Like it'll go away, and then it'll come back, it'll go away. And then after about a good 20 minutes, you'll be like, oh man, okay, I survived that. Now when you go to the bathroom later, you're reliving all of that. But your booty hole gonna go through it.
Oh boy.
Right? So here's what they do. Whenever somebody gets it, instead of like allowing me to enjoy it, they love to go run it instantly. As soon as somebody gets it, they go run into the fridge to try to get them something to help them out.
Oh.
And I hate when they do it.
Because they had to suffer first?
I want them to suffer, but they don't want them to suffer. They're like, no, here you go, here's something. And the whole time I'm yelling, just let them get through it. Because I want to see it for a minute. I want to see some tears.
That's dirty.
I want to see some snot bubbles.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
God.
I invested a lot into this.
That's crazy.
Bear's not going to heaven.
No. Well, I mean, then let me have fun before I go to where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? At least give me that. So, but this year was the creme de la creme. Because my youngest daughter's boyfriend, he got it, right? So he gets it, and he takes the sample, and he's
right away.
It's hitting him. He said, and I'm laughing. I mean, I'm Joker from Batman laughing. I'm going on. I'm loving what's happening. Here go the wife And my youngest daughter running to the fridge. Here you go. We got you. Don't worry. And I'm like, let him go through it. So my wife and daughter run to the fridge and they get this man a big old glass of milk.
Yep.
Right? Mm-hmm. But here's the kicker. They didn't realize that the milk was 4 days old, past sour. So, oh joy. Oh joy.
Oh, my stomach.
Oh joy.
Oh, my
Michelle K. Michelle K. I almost fell out the chair. Yes. I almost fell out the chair. Oh, I laughed so hard.
So when they poured it, they still didn't know it was old, or when they gave it to him?
They had no idea. So apparently, I imagine they go to pour it, and it probably poured a little bit, and it probably glurged, but they didn't pay no attention. So he grabs it from them, and he's like, his face. Oh my God. I got the whole thing on video.
There was like fire coming out of his
He was like, something ain't right. He was like, so, hey, it's hot, but something ain't right.
Ooh, that be making, ooh, boy. Oh, that is so wrong. Oh,
I almost hit the floor.
You already, boy, he should have ended up in an emergency room.
I laughed so hard.
Oh, man.
My man was ready to throw up. He was with fire coming out of everywhere. He goes running to the sink. He don't know if it's going to come down, if he should put stuff up. The heat's coming out of everywhere. And I am crying laughing. I have physical tears. And you know when you laugh so hard and you got tears where you can't see, because the tears aren't just coming out of ducts. They're coming from underneath your eyelids. So there's literal water coming out and you can't see.
Hard.
Oh, I laughed so hard. And I'm like, that's what y'all get. Y'all should have let him go through it. And he was just like, he trying to and try to drink water out the boy. Oh, it was the funniest thing.
4-day-old milk, huh?
I was seeing that and I was still eating like.
I was crying.
I would have died. You talking about?
I was like, that's what y'all
And he
did.
just snatched it and just
He
gulped
doesn't
it down.
realize, you don't know if someone has a medical condition that could have given him a heart attack. You know what I mean?
No, it wouldn't. Hot stuff ain't
What if it
gone.
was your mother-in-law who got it?
Oh,
Cut the camera. Cut the camera. Turn this thing off. I don't want. Don't listen, y'all. Don't listen. Don't listen.
what happened?
Bruh. Nah.
Dang.
I love my mother-in-law. I really do. Shout out to Tanisha. And when y'all get a chance, make sure y'all pick up her book, because her book's available on Amazon. And
She got a book?
yeah, she wrote a book.
About what?
She wrote a book. I don't read, so I can't tell you what it's about.
Is it
but
audio
it's apparently it's an actual book.
Oh.
I have it at the house.
Okay.
I don't read though. I told her I'm waiting for the movie. So, but if she got it, but you see what I do. Whenever people play the game, I tell them, look, not all these prizes are good prizes.
Correct.
Okay.
So if you play,
Hey.
you got to partake. And some of these are going to be some humdingers. And
Mind you, little kids were playing this too. So what if they would have got it?
They would have been.
It'd been hilarious.
It'd have been one of them things you should have got over here to play.
And see, she's raising my nephew, KJ, and he wanted to play. He's like, I want to play, and she's like, no, you can't play, because she already knew. Because had he got it, I'd have been like, nope, take it.
Poor baby.
And he would have been all fire, and I'd have been laughing my ass off. I don't care. I don't care. Because it's just some heat.
How did we get here?
It's just
we were
some
talking
heat.
about politics, orange face.
That's group therapy, baby. We just talk.
Okay.
We started talking about okra.
Okay.
Yeah. Nasty stuff. Good stuff for you. But yeah, I don't care. That's fantastic.
I bet that was funny though. That with the hot sauce and then the drink spoiled milk on top of that.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I would have just died.
No, see him in the sink
Oh,
like water, like spraying
and like trying to stop the gag reflex, and he's hot, and
and his girlfriend, his daughter, is like trying to help and didn't know what to do.
He probably said, "Get off me! Get me out of here!"
He gave me that look like your daddy.
Yeah, like.
And they had to know to be mad at me like it's my fault. I ain't the one who rolled the ball. That ain't on me.
True.
They were like, "It's your turn." I said, "I ain't playing that game."
Oh, you ain't want to play?
Hell no. I knew who was out there. There was no way. I said, there is no way in hell I'm playing this game. I know what's out there.
And they should have known better.
They should have known.
If the master of the house ain't gonna play the game,
I ain't play.
Then I would be like,
follow suit.
I played the other games, but I ain't play that one. And I tell you what,
that's too funny.
I'm old. Holy crap. I'm so old. I had no idea. Like, this thing don't let you know that the rest of this is old.
Yep.
And it's a rude awakening. It's so terrible.
Yeah.
We played one game where we had to blow the cups off the table. Holy shit. Michelle K, that's so terrible.
He forgot to blow.
I ain't never smoked nothing a day in my life.
He said he forgot to blow.
I didn't know how to blow them. It was so terrible. I would have guessed my wife.
Right.
No. First of all, I'm Gen X and I'm grown. And I'm not gonna let y'all turn this into no bullshit pause game. I know where y'all trying to go. I'm just not gonna let you go there. That's all.
He was like,
I know where you're going.
He like,
I know where you're going. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Don't listen. You know what?
Okay, he had the football stance. His hands on his.
Don't. Are we done? Are you done? Are you done? That is not how it happened.
You got the video? The video?
Of course I got the video. I can videotape myself.
Your daughter did. Your daughter recorded it.
No, she didn't. She deleted it. I told her to.
No.
Oh my God. How you doing?
No, that is.
That was his face.
He is so full of shit, man. That is not.
Show that video.
My shoulders is not moving like this fat bastard is trying to make it sound like it was. I can't see his face. All I can see out the corner of my eyes is his shoulders doing this crazy shit. I was not doing that.
I can see his face.
No.
And, oh my God. Okay.
No.
All
That
right.
is not what was happening.
Oh boy.
I damn near was hyperventilated though.
Oh.
But I wasn't
I
like.
never see him sweat so much after the second.
I was not sweating.
Oh man, me and the truth were laughing so hard. Call the truth. Put him on the line.
I fucking hate you.
Oh man.
I hate you. I hate you.
Oh God.
Hey man,
You got me hot
as long as you live, don't ever do your lips like that. Say I did.
Oh gosh, you is too funny. That was. Yeah, you had to send me the video on that one. Who got the tape?
No, his was recording it.
Oh man. He said he was struggling hard over there. He forgot how to blow.
He's on the football stance, like he's on the line, and his hand's supposed to be behind his back, but he cheated.
And he still couldn't blow.
Like that with the shoulder, like he's gonna do something, like Sonny Boom.
What? Nothing happened? Oh God.
There was no air coming out.
3 out of what?
There was no air coming out.
7?
There was no air coming out.
You was done.
It was like 8 cups that we had to blow off the table in a row.
Oh God.
And it was so hard, man. It was so hard.
Oh, he said he ain't never smoked, but you just couldn't blow, huh?
As much as I come in here and run my damn mouth, as much hot air as I had,
A lot.
3 cups I got off that table, and the rest it was like.
You see?
I was
sweating.
I was not sweating, but it was nothing in there. It was no air.
Like he came out the shower.
It was not.
He was sweating like
It
that.
was not sweating. I was not sweating. But it's just
Oh gosh.
like I
Y'all
couldn't
are
get the
funny.
lungs filled up to get air out. It was just
We need to
He
call
said-
in. Is your daughter still in town?
It was
or she's
not-
out of the country.
nah. The youngest one, the oldest one is she's out of town, but she's not out of country. She's in, I think she's in Washington or California right now.
Call her right now.
Oh boy.
Call her right now.
Oh
Let
man,
me hear
that
her
was too
side of the
funny.
story.
Oh my god.
That is.
I was not
He
sweating,
said
but I was out of
three
air.
Cups. 3 cups.
Three.
Oh.
Three. These are some heavy ass cups, man. These are some big ass solo cups.
The
No, these were the drink cups. The
red
red
cups?
the red drink cups.
the small tiny
First,
ones?
no, not the small tiny ones. The big ones that
8
you
ounce?
get that people used to make ices out of. The big
Okay, like the
red
8 ounce
cups.
or the 16 ounce.
It's still made
It
out of
must be
plastic.
The 64 ounce. There was like a gallon jug. God dog it.
I was true. I speak the truth.
There was like a big ass igloo coolers. Big ass cups.
And you only can blow 3.
Bruh.
You know how you know I'm telling the truth? By him thinking about it, he's out of breath.
He
Look at him.
he
I'm
tired.
not out
He
of
laughing.
breath. I'm laughing.
Oh man.
But
Yeah,
that shit was
funny.
hilarious, man.
Oh man.
It was.
No. I blame my deviated septum yet again. I just can't get oxygen, man. I don't know. It was terrible. It was horrible. But my wife was no better. She just barely beat me. Barely.
I was surprised.
Because she was over there huffing and puffing too.
I was
So,
surprised.
because me and her went against each other.
Oh
And
Lord.
like, by the time, like, everybody else, the kids was blowing,
Oh, they probably knocking them down.
knock them out. Me and her took every bit of like 55 seconds to get off. Both of us over there.
Oh my God.
Then it was me and the truth.
Oh.
True bust his ass, though.
Listen, that dude reminded me of Uganda.
Nah, that it was Wakanda. That motherfucker.
What he-
Wakanda forever. That motherfucker.
No, what was the dude from Street Fighter, the Indian dude that blew fire?
Dazzle.
Dawson.
He's from India.
Oh, he
That's
was
what I
good
thought.
at the game.
He know how to blow.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All that coconut
It's
water
how
he
you
be
said
drinking,
it.
all
It's
that
how you
sea
said
moss.
it and how you look like.
Listen, Michelle,
And don't
That's
you can't
Yo,
say-
the truth
you
got
can't
some
say it
stamina
like
to
that,
him,
though.
dude.
that sea moss helps because he has some lungs.
50 years old, my ass. That son of a bitch got some stamina. He ready to go outside and run 20 miles. That son of a bitch ain't playing with
He's
him.
eating papaya raw and all that.
Yeah, he's in
He's
shape,
health-
man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's ready for it.
I gotta give it to him. Yeah.
That motherfucker, he was going against some of the teenage kids and he was holding his own.
Then he cheated.
I was like, son of a bitch. He did cheat. He knocked when they were doing the pyramids and they had to blow the pyramid over. He quick knocked his hand. Like, really?
He is from the Bronx.
Yeah. But, oh my God. It didn't make sense
Boy.
how I was blowing and the fucking cups would move.
Oh.
Like, it sounded like a vacuum cleaner. I was sitting there, I was humming basically. Because I was going, and it was like,
Yeah.
it was,
Yeah, he did.
no,
He said,
no,
yeah.
no. You see,
You gotta do the shoulder though. You gotta do the shoulder, son. Ooh. Like you trying to titty slap it, like woo. That's how.
Oh man. Yeah.
there's a distinct difference.
that's gonna be-
You son of a bitch. No. I'm
Call your
simply,
daughter,
you're
call the
doing
missus.
a weird ass curl out
Yeah,
lips.
curl out,
You
yeah.
do. I'm not doing that. I'm just going. You doing.
Your
Your lips.
lips goes up.
See, because you ain't got no African soup coolers or something, so it looks worse or something. I don't know why, but your lips look weirder when you do it. Don't do that shit, because it makes
Oh boy. He said.
Jesus Christ.
He said gotta show the video of what he
Oh my God.
He said he ran
We
out
gotta
of
call
breath.
his daughter or his wife.
I was out.
She probably has it too.
I was out. I mean, I'm not lying. I was out.
That's
3
no
cups.
shame.
Yo, 3 cups went off like pros. Whoo, bam, whoo,
Sweating
bam,
hard.
whoo, bam. That 4th cup, Yo, it had no go. It didn't even like move to the edge. It's just like, nope.
Stay there.
You was blowing that house made out of bricks.
It wasn't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Man.
You got the one out of hand, the one out of
It was so bad.
bricks.
That is
It was
crazy.
so bad.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was thinking, I was like, I am blow. Why ain't the cup moving? It would not move.
You're moving your shoulders.
You never was a smoker.
It was never. And no, ain't nobody doing all this shit. Ain't nobody was doing that.
Up. I said you were going like
No,
you trying to get like a G-force.
I wasn't doing all
It was
that.
like a G-force movement.
Oh, moving on to the next thing.
That's a hell of a Christmas
Good.
card.
I hope your ass sweat, you fucking cannoli.
I love my cannoli.
It's getting hot.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. You know what I hate? I hate Valentine's Day.
Yeah, fuck Valentine's Day.
I hate Valentine's
It's so
Day.
overrated.
Yep.
I'm glad we're all in agreement. I so hate it. I hate it. And my wife loves it, but she tries to downplay it because she knows how much I hate it. But I could tell she really, really likes it.
Valentine's Day is made by capital companies.
Right?
Commercials.
Very commercial.
Macy's and Bloomingdale's.
It's a ripoff.
Macy's and Bloomingdale's created Valentine's Day.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, because look,
It's all about
you
sales.
spend all this money on all this stuff,
Yep.
clothes, jewelry, especially flowers. To me, they die. Unless you can build your garden with flowers and stuff like that, you know how to. They just.
But then they
it'll be
cut
okay.
them so they won't grow.
It'll be okay. Let's just say we're dating, right? It's Valentine's Day. Now I come, hey baby, I got this for you. I get your little bag of seeds of flowers.
Next year you'll have roses.
Would that be suffice?
I mean, because then we can plant them,
Okay.
and then I can have a whole bushel of roses in my
So
backyard.
that'd be romantic.
That would be cool. Instead of you going to get me some flowers that I'm gonna have to throw away in 3 days, and you spent what $50, $60
You
house.
gotta go Kroger.
Easy.
You gotta go Kroger.
They cheaper.
Yeah. You gotta get the ones that's half dead.
Them motherfuckers at Kroger's is like $12 for 18 roses. They are so cheap.
And are they real? Like
Yeah, you gotta
they?
use
They're
your Kroger-
real.
You gotta use your Kroger points.
But they're horrible. They horrible.
They last
I don't know.
They last
I just-
7 hours. No.
Yeah, I just don't see it. Then the traffic all getting off work. Everybody trying to run to their reservation. You gotta leave work, go home, get dressed, do all this, and it was raining. So it's like you gotta do all this and stand in line,
Right.
wait for your food. When
Right.
the food get there, it might not be as hot or as good. But they got all these people waiting to eat.
And
They
the
gonna be
servers
rushing.
are stressed out. They're
Everybody,
tired.
yes, and then you tipsy, so you don't want to have to drive. I mean, it's just too much.
So
It's just too
What
much.
you do for Valentine's?
I sat at home. I cooked me something to eat, and
Wow.
You
that
spend it by
was it.
yourself?
Yeah, my kids.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't. If you're gonna do it, cook me a dinner. We can cook a dinner together, paint, watch movies.
I like how you
stuff
think.
like that.
Yeah.
But to leave and go do all that, it's just too
Even
much.
if we're gonna do something, let's do it like the following weekend and celebrate it. Not when it's super busy and the prices are crazy.
That too, or that too. You can just it's just
The following week, just do it the next day. Everything,
yeah. The next day
everything
too.
red is literally 50 to 70% off
What you do
the
for-
very next day.
What you do
Yes.
Valentine's?
I went to go see Captain America.
Oh, it's out already.
Yeah, it came out Friday.
Is it good?
No,
That breaks my
No.
heart.
no,
All right.
no. Not if you're a fan of the comic books or the series.
course.
It's not very good. It was okay,
They
but it's
stick
not
to
very
the
good.
storyline from the original comic books. Oh, it's pieces. Parts.
The parts and pieces. They jumbled like 4 different movies and 3 different comic books all together. You could tell the story was discombobulated. It's about your problem.
That's sad.
But
Because that had a lot of hype.
it did. And I love Anthony Mackie. I think he's a great actor. I love a lot of the stuff he does. But I think he's too small for Captain
It
America.
has to be.
Not even from a stature standpoint, just personality.
Okay.
I don't think he's stoic enough. And people, I know I'm gonna get ran through on this one, man. But I think somebody with the persona and personality of like, and I know everybody's tired of him, but like a Rock, he would.
Johnson?
Yeah.
The Rock?
The Rock. Here's why.
I think the guy who plays Spawn. What's his
Michael Jai White?
Yeah. But his voice, his structure, he commands the audience, man.
Here's the problem with Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White wouldn't. I don't think he has the personality to carry a Captain America. He has the stature.
I don't know.
He has the stature. But when you watch Michael Jai White movies, it doesn't scream America's hero. He's an anti-hero. Like, Spawn was dope. If he played another type of character or another type of anti-hero or something like that, I think he could knock it out the park. But what you need Captain America to be, you need somebody who has a bit of arrogance about him and is just like, you know, if they do the pose where they're standing there with their chin in the air, somebody you can see do that and you not laugh at them do that.
Like Kendrick.
Like Rock. Like
His acting though, man.
Well,
he's great for like comedy.
The thing is, the problem with The Rock is he plays The Rock in everything he does.
Yeah.
He's always him.
Tyson.
He's that, yo, I'm gonna get that some bitch.
Yeah.
Like he's that in everything he does.
What's that called? Typecast?
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to act. He just knows how to be that stoic hero kind of guy. But unfortunately, that's what Captain America is.
Well, he tried with Black Lightning.
Black Adam.
Oh, same guy. Black Lightning is Black Adams.
No, Black Lightning's another character, dude. Yes, he is. Black Lightning is a DC knockoff hero, but he is his own hero. Black Lightning literally shoots lightning. He had a lightning accident.
I was confused.
Oh, you think it's Shazam?
The original Shazam.
Yeah, Shazam is part of
That's what I meant.
the Black Adam, or Black Adam's part of the Shazam line of heroes.
That's
yes.
what I meant, I'm sorry.
Yes, but Black Lightning is somebody completely different.
I remember
But-
that show. It's whack.
Yeah, we're really geeking out on Michelle. Okay, she's about to be like, I'm gonna go to sleep on y'all.
Nah,
on this.
I mean, I like Marvel.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
all the
get
way
that far
geeking out.
into it.
Right.
DC ones are
But yeah, he's Anthony Mack. He's just small in it. Like Captain America needs to be, and that's why Chris Evans was good, because he was playing that stoic role. I couldn't stand Captain America because he was too American. But that's what you need Captain America to be. You need him to be that pompous asshole, because that's what America is. America is pompous assholes. So, and that's what Dwayne Rock Johnson is. He's a pompous asshole.
He's just a little too big for that role.
I can't see him. I just can't see him.
And see, that's part of the problem, because if you remember, well, I don't know if you guys remember, I'm a total comic book geek. That's what I grew up with. And the original Falcon, if you ever look him up, I'll probably put a picture up here. The original Falcon was a big dude. He was big. And he had a big afro. He wore a red and white leotard suit with a V-neck cut that came all the way down to his belly button, and he had his chest out and everything, and he had a real falcon that sat on his shoulder, and he could fly. He really could. He didn't have no government wings. He actually could fly. And one of his powers was he could talk to motherfucking birds. Like, he could talk to falcons. So, and he was a character from like the 70s. Like Stan Lee and them, they drew him back in like the 60s and 70s. So he had the big afro and he had the big glasses and stuff like that. So he was one of those characters that he's big and, yo, I'll get you, sucker. Like, he was one of them dudes. So from the comic books. Yeah, typical. But when he stood next to Captain America's head was down here and the Falcon was up here. So in the comic books, when Captain America died, like one of the times, because Captain America died a bunch of times in the comic books, but when he died, and then they made the Falcon the new Captain America in the comic books, he was a big ass Captain America. So that's the same story arc that Marvel's trying to bring in now. But now they reversed it because with Anthony Mackie coming in, Captain America's this big and the Falcon is this big. Because in the Marvel movies, Anthony Mackie's always been a sidekick
like the Robin,
of Captain America.
Robin or Batman, kind of.
Right. It always felt like that. Like Captain America's Batman and the Falcon is like a Robin, like a sidekick buddy of his. So now Robin has now become Batman, and it's like, it's not believable. Because nigga, you still Robin. Like,
right.
You just put on Batman's clothes, but you still Robin.
Yeah.
Like, who are you playing? Stop. And that's...
So let me ask you a question, Bear. If you were not a geek, or even know the backstory of the Falcon, and you saw it as the first time, well, how was it? For the average Joe?
It's watchable.
Okay.
It's watchable.
So like a 6 out of 10?
No.
Less?
Less. Only because there's a lot of... If you're just watching it and you've never watched any of them, they don't go into the plots very well. Like, they'll open up a plot, and then if you've never watched it, they don't explain nothing.
Okay.
I hate when
Like,
they do that.
like there's several
Like
characters, like
wait, what?
like Sidewinder. I know who that character is.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Right, Sidewinder is actually G.W. Bridges from the comic book. He has his own super serum thing going on. Nobody would really know that unless you know the comic book and stuff like that. But in the movie, he wasn't even part of the movie, which is Giancarlo's character. They wrote him in after the movie was done. And they were like, something's missing, we need to add something to it. So after the movie was done, they did reshoots and then added him in. So his part feels disconnected from the movie because you watch the movie and it's like, okay, honestly, what does he have to do with the plot? Like, honestly, if you take his part out, the movie still moves.
Yeah.
There's no need for him. And there was a lot of things in the movie, like this is supposed to be a Captain America movie, but the whole plot and premise of the movie was focused on Thunderbolt Ross, which becomes the Red Hulk, and his plot with the Japanese people, the Indian people, the French people, and his daughter. And this guy called the Leader. Outside of that, if Captain America never showed up, the movie would literally go on and do exactly what it did from beginning to end. Like, you can have this exact same movie, Captain America not be in it, and it would still do what it does.
Okay.
If you watch this movie and you watch it from beginning to end, once you finish watching it, just sit down and really think about it and imagine, okay, if I take Captain America out of this, would the movie change? Like, will we not get to the same ending?
Yeah.
And you'll literally go, nah, we would still get to how this movie ended without him even being in it. So it's like, then what was the fucking point of making it a Captain America movie?
Yeah.
If the main character doesn't have the influence to make it go to where it needs to go,
Right.
what's the
He was
point?
in the start.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of that.
I thought it was going to be like more of like a showcase for the Thunderbolts that's coming out soon.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. At all. And the funny thing, they literally should have just called this movie The Hulk 2. Because it was more so closer to an Incredible Hulk movie than it was a Captain America movie.
Because of
It's crazy.
Serum and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's that, well, gamma rays.
Gamma rays.
So it's crazy. But that's just my take. I'm not going to keep digging. But okay. Woo.
So again,
But anyway, outside of that, no, we were talking about Valentine's Day, which I hate. But we did that, and then after we did that, we went to a restaurant. We went to Carrabba's, so we did everything that you guys talk about.
I thought you went to your Japanese spot that you like, that hole in the wall.
I don't like. I tolerate it because the wife loves it. I keep saying that.
No, you told me.
It's on
You
video.
told me in Cinnamon Buns that you like that place.
It's the low jabs.
It's true. You told us that. Well, I walked in. I was like, what the hell?
From in Douglasville.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull the video out again.
Pull it. It's gonna
Again,
be
we
right here,
literally We literally went through this yet again. I've told you people several times. I tolerate it because the wife loves that place. I do not love that place. It's okay.
It's nasty.
It's her.
It's the building. If the building was a little better on the inside.
Think about it. If they don't clean the inside, imagine the kitchen.
Well, you talk about the carpet alone.
Hold on. First of all,
the ceiling.
You being a New Yorker, you know that's not right. Because there's a lot of restaurants, whether it's New York or anywhere else, that sometimes the restaurant be a little sketchy and a little dodgy, but the food be bomb out of this fucking world. So you can't just be like, yo, it's nasty, so the food's nasty. Nah, that's not the case. This place is just because when it comes to Japanese cuisine, I like Japanese food.
I do too.
I don't qualify that as Japanese food. So stop saying that it's like that.
Do me a favor. Go like this, and then
put the video right there.
The video.
All right. And this I'm watching because I did this exact thing before.
Okay.
And you keep coming back to saying that it's me. I keep telling you, the wife. She literally just went to the place like last week with somebody that you know very well. Yeah. She just went there with her. I don't go to the place. And when she says, you want me to bring you something from there? No, thank you. It's not me. It's her. She loves the place. So when we go, it's because she's like, I want that place. I'm like,
when they crowded?
Yeah, so we went to Carrabba's, and Carrabba's has gone down.
Really?
It's gone down. It's gone down. I used to like Carrabba's, especially for the shrimp scampi, but I couldn't eat it with that hard ass bread that they serve with the scampi. I like the soft bread that they bring out with the oregano and oil mix. So I'll eat the scampi with that, and it's fantastic. But they've literally, I don't know if they took on new ownership, but they done pulled the Olive Garden.
Oh yeah, that's enough.
Like it's not seasoned. Yeah. It's not. I had the shrimp and scallop vodka linguine, and I was like, oh my god, it's not no flavor. It was like eating wet cardboard. I was like, how is? I had the lady bring me out an extra cup of sauce, right? I was like, maybe it's because it's light on the sauce. And she brought out an extra cup of sauce. I go to pour it on there, and then I'm like, wait a minute, what the? And the sauce smelled like feet. And I'm like, is that what vodka smells like?
No.
I'm like, wait a minute, something's not right.
No.
So it was like, why does this extra sauce smell like feet?
Is it the cheese that's in it or something?
Cheese, spoiled milk, cream.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. Maybe it's some weird, funky Gouda or something like that they mix with the vodka, and it smelled bad. So I poured a little on the side of the food, and I dipped some of it in there. I was like, it actually tastes better, but it smelled like feet. And I was like,
Swiss cheese?
And she was like, you want some Parmesan? And I was like, why? You gonna cover up the thing with Parmesan? I was like, nah, let me leave it plain. But, and it's funny because I'm the type, I don't put salt on anything. And I don't like flavoring things with salt. But I literally put salt in my hand and season it with salt, and the salt brought out the flavor. And I'm like, if I gotta do that, I'm not gonna eat it.
I shouldn't be having to do that.
Right. I shouldn't, like, these are, like, all the basils and Italian season, sage, and all this stuff you put in there, that should be the flavor.
Raise the
right. Like, I gotta down it with salt to make it good? Nah, man, y'all doing too much. But, so we had that, and she even was like, her food was like, yeah, you're right. Because she got the linguine wheezy stuff with the shrimp and something else was in it, like mushrooms and all types of stuff that they made in it. And she literally asked for the the mix that you get with the oregano and stuff with the oil that you did with the bread. She asked for some of that, and she literally mixed the oil and then dumped that on her food. I was like, Bruh.
That's desperate.
I'm like, yo, they done turned into Olive Garden.
So y'all spent how much roughly? And then how long did y'all wait?
The meal was just shy of $80. And we waited a good from the time it was a 30-minute wait before we got seated. Once we got seated to the time we got our food, the total time was probably about an hour and maybe 10 minutes. So maybe an hour and 50 minutes total time to have unseasoned food.
You should have bought some tomahawk steaks, some potatoes,
salad,
and made it at the house.
A grill, put on
for
the grill.
less than what you paid.
Absolutely would have been less. But again, I hate Valentine's Day, which means I don't want to cook.
That's
I'm not cooking.
You still gotta eat.
Yeah, but I don't have to cook.
okay. Then you hire. You know they have like little personal chef. People come out. You can pay
That would be more than $80.
Well, at least I have flavor.
and it'll be at home. Probably won't spend.
And more than $80.
And you don't have to drive nowhere.
Nope, because you don't want to.
Well, we were already out. I went to the movies. So we just left the movies and went right over there. So I still would have had to drive home. Because I was seeing Captain America. I mean, that was going down. But, I mean...
So about the experience and who you share those memories with.
Yeah. And because she likes Valentine's Day, it was no way I was getting out of it.
No.
You know, I hate the holiday. I wish it go away.
I love it.
I want to piss on
overrated.
it.
Me too.
I want to pee on it like in the shower. But not to own it. But to just wash it down the drain. I fucking hate it. It's a dumb ass holiday. Once you're married. Now when you're dating, you know, chalk it up to the game. It's part of love and war.
Yeah.
But when you're married, it should no longer exist. It's stupid that you have to deal with Valentine's Day when you're already married. Like, you already won the prize. Why the fuck you gotta keep racing? Stupid. I hate it. I hate it.
Again, men are logical, women are emotional.
Yeah.
They attach themselves to certain days.
I don't give a shit.
Feel warm and fuzzy. I'm like, oh, he still loves me. He still cares for me.
That's why God gave you a birthday. Why you taking extra days? You're just being selfish and greedy.
What did we get as guys?
Father's Day. Get a tie, damn it. Shut the hell up.
I mean, you can get some on Valentine's Day too.
Who?
What did we
My
get?
bad. Oh, my bad. I guess y'all.
You know what I got? Nothing. But then again, I tell her I don't want shit because I hate the holiday. So I can't even get mad.
So y'all don't get anything for Valentine's Day?
Oh,
I'm single, so I don't know.
no. I haven't gotten anything in a long time. And then when I got some, I was like, why are you doing this? Why did you waste money on this? This is stupid.
You're ruining it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
For her.
By design. Because I want her to hate as much as me, so I don't have to do anything
That ain't
anymore.
gonna happen.
I was trying. I know. That was me trying to Dr. Spock the thing and get out of it. But it didn't work like I wanted it to. I so wanted it to work. I wanted her to say, well, you know what? Since you just make it all like this, I'm just not gonna do anything. You sure? Okay. I'm sorry. We good though?
That's a damn shame.
40 more years of not worrying about February? Outstanding. I fucking hate
Like,
it.
I never
It's so
understood
dumb.
when people got married on Valentine's Day. It's like, bro, that's two
That's
gifts.
brilliant.
That's two gifts.
That's brilliant.
Women are going to expect two different gifts.
So what? You knock out anniversary and stupid Valentine's
So you can't
at
forget.
once. Exactly. Not only do you not forget, but now you don't have to rush out there and go find a whole bunch of dumb shit. You just get a great anniversary gift and slap Valentine's on the edge of it too, and then be done.
Slap Valentine's on the edge.
That's like finding somebody who was married on your anniversary day. That's like bonus. What? Fantastic.
It worked out.
I did that with my first wife. We got married on her birthday. Fucking fantastic. That was by design. Well, actually, it was because she had turned 18 and we got married when she turned 18. But we were so young. I ain't bought a shit on her birthday. I ain't bought a for her anniversary. Like, no year. I think I got her a card one year. And That was the Marine side. I was horrible. I was terrible.
I don't know why.
I see why you don't like certain stuff. Like,
You know what I mean? And guess what? She made something out of herself. Now she's Barack's wife.
Nah.
oh damn.
I said my first.
It's just your face. She's like, really? Was that Michelle?
Not that one.
With a big forehead.
I'm talking about the first wife. It's funny because I divorced the second wife on the birthday of the first wife, which is when I got married.
It's a full circle.
Damn right. So I was just talking about it with the third wife. So October 4th is a day that rings out in infamy to me.
October 4th.
October 4th. That was the first wife's birthday, which is when we got married. And then the second wife, I divorced her on October 4th.
So every October 4th, he gets a white dove and then just lets it fly.
And then I shoot
And then he
it.
shoots it like, yeah.
And then I yell, America! This is how I celebrate October 4th, Independence Day.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, on that note.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything else anybody want to discuss?
You got it today.
Yeah. It was your
Woo!
birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we got a lot done. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what group therapy is about.
Yeah.
It's been a while, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for holding on and staying strong with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's been a little while. I know some people might have unsubscribed, but come on back to the family. You know, we're going to get back into the swing of things. You know, we got a new year. We got a whole bunch of new stuff planned. We got people coming in and out, but we're going to keep the core group and everything going. So, yeah, just keep on rocking with us, and we're going to keep on rocking with you. So, nobody else got anything else? Nobody got anything they want to get off their chest? Remember, it's group therapy.
It's out of here.
That shit was great.
Trying to sweat us. He was the devil to sweat out.
Well, we know he can't blow it.
You see, I was about to be nice.
How you
Hey,
doing? How you doing?
See, I was.
Come on, Michelle. Come on, Michelle.
Why do y'all choose to keep messing with the man who got the buttons?
Okay.
Well, the therapist needs the therapist.
All y'all had to do is say something. I would have put the fan on you. I didn't even know.
It's over now.
Yeah, he had it on his
I
side.
sure did. That's why I'm like, y'all
That's
hot.
why I kept moving to this side.
I've been over here like cool. I was like, oh, it's getting kind of chilly.
I'm over here sweating.
I've been over here like getting cool out. That's why I was taking my towel, wrapping up and shit. Like, oh man, let me.
You say you can over about to have a whole meltdown. And you over there cool.
Got sour milk going.
Like that milk.
You over there making sour milk. Oh, real quick before we get out, let me just ask you one quick question. It's something that we talked about. It's not gonna be long.
I know what you're saying.
Did you? You already know where we go. Okay. When you think about people who do sign language, no, I'm not going to do the. I'm not going to go there. I'm not.
Okay.
He's being silly right now.
It's
But
hilarious.
do you think when people do sign language, do you think the sign language is the same or different for people who live in different countries or speak different languages?
I would think it's different because of people's lifestyles. The way they, people languages is broken down. They talk, certain ways. So sign language to me is a hit or miss with the words anyway. So you can't.
You're not pronouncing. What?
I mean,
why you start talking?
You're not, you can't sign every certain thing. So, there's certain things you can sign.
So let's just say you're signing the word dog, right? Whatever it is.
Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
You speak English, he speaks Spanish, I speak French. We're all deaf. It's the same sign for you, the same for him, and the same for me.
Right. Would you think it would be the same, or would you think it like French sign for dog and Spanish sign for dog and English sign for dog would be different signs?
You think it would be different because of The language barrier.
But why? You never heard the language.
No.
So why do you think it'd be different? Because language is spoken.
I mean, but because I'm thinking more of a visual thing, though.
Right.
Because
So you're seeing a dog.
Right.
So why would the way you speak have anything to do with what you're seeing? You see what I'm saying?
I don't know. Y'all got me on that one. I had to think about
Isn't
that.
that crazy?
That is crazy because, they dog language, sign language will not be the same as American probably because.
Why?
I don't know. I would think that language is different. You know how we have like an English book, Spanish book, French book, so they dialogue might be a little different.
Wise.
Yeah, but dialogue is based on what you're hearing. You're
But I'm saying,
speaking.
okay, like the pictures. I don't know how they sign language. I don't know the
Yeah, but that's what we're saying. We're just like
walking, but they walk might be a skip. I don't know. It might be a little.
But it's still a dog. Like if you see a dog in France, it's gonna look like a dog
Yeah,
in
but okay, how you think they're
American.
Their animal, a dog like we would?
I don't see why you wouldn't. It'd still be a dog. Like a dog here is not going to look like an elephant there. It's still going to look like a dog.
But how would you what if their translation is different though? When they're saying, okay, we'll just say, I don't know. That's.
So you're saying basically, it's not universal. Sign language is not one universal way. There's different ways.
I would think it would be because of the culture. Everybody's different. I wouldn't see. Not some things, I won't say everything, but certain things probably that's an automatic, oh, you know what that is and stuff like that. But certain stuff, I just think it might be a little different. I don't know.
Congratulations, Michelle K. You are absolutely 100% right.
Y'all had me.
You and Heavy Duty Cutie was absolutely right. I was dead ass wrong because it didn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the same.
You should have seen his face. It's like
it blew my mind.
Because
I would think, why would it be different?
But I mean,
because like I was just saying, a dog would just be a dog, and if I never heard the word dog, why would I think me making a sign with my hands would be any different than you making the symbol with your hands? If we both point and say, okay, that is this.
Because they never made it universal. Like for all human.
Right, but if I never heard you say, like if it's Spanish, like I know dog is what, perro? Okay, so I hear that. So I know in Spanish you say dog is perro, but I say dog is dog. But I'm hearing that. So if I don't see the dog and we're having a conversation and you're saying, I seen a perro do this. Okay, well, I don't know what you're talking about. But now we look at it and you say, okay, that's a perro. Now we can see something and you're describing it based on what we're hearing. Now, if me and you have never heard words before and we're signing what we're seeing, we never spoke and we're like, okay, I believe when I create a sign, this is the symbol for that.
Yeah.
And then you go, okay, well, to me, this is the symbol for that. Why? Why would it need to be different if I've never heard?
Based on their
dialect,
based on their culture and alphabets. Because not every country have the same alphabets as we do.
I get that.
We have more like Spanish. We have extra letters.
I get that. I get that. But, and for the most part, at least when you're signing the alphabet, it's actually letters in the alphabet.
Right.
But a lot of sign language, and that's what Michelle K was talking about, it could be hit or miss because they don't sign the letters when they're talking about words. They're actually signing words. So it's like at that point, like if I say cat in sign language, I don't sign C-A-T. I actually sign the symbol for cat. So if I'm signing a symbol for cat, why would that be different than gato? Why wouldn't gato have the same symbol as cat if the visual of cat is the exact same? Because we both see it.
Well said.
So why would it be different? And that's why it blew my mind, because it's like neither one of us have said it. So why would it be different?
That language barrel, that, like I said, the cultural.
Yeah. So yeah, that was it for me. And
I actually asked a famous comedian this question, and he could not answer because he said he had to sniffle.
Oh my God.
So I tried to ask.
He sure did.
My good friend.
He sure did.
And his good friend. Comedics.
Yeah, he did ask Cinnabons about it.
And I gave him so many chances. I'm like, go for it, man. Don't worry. He said, what are you talking? You know, he kept going around it. I said, just don't Google it. He still couldn't. It was.
It's just a hypothetical. I mean, it was just, what do you think? And it was just.
That'd be something I have to go ask some people and kind of see, because that is kind of interesting.
And I did. I got a really good friend of mine who's, she has a master's degree in, I forget the terminology, but in signing. Mm-hmm. And so I sent her a message.
Sign language?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, her bachelor's is in that, but she has a master's in just
general.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I forward you her message because she voiced it over, but her master's is in the different dialects and different languages. So that's why her answer was the way that she worded it. But yeah, and she was saying it just like you said it. You know, different languages have different signs, and there's different names for it. BAL versus JAH, and I was like,
wow.
So it's basically
why?
If you're in the West Coast and you're like in the borderline of the Bloods and the Crips, and you do one wrong one, you better tell me you're international, bro, because that might be something else in the streets.
So if you throwing gang signs, I mean, you get that fucked up. I mean, that's life or death.
Yeah, you better.
We ain't talking about gatos no more.
Obejos.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's going to do it for us. Thank you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, comment, definitely subscribe, as the HDC is letting y'all know right now. And we're going to see y'all on the next one. But until then, I've been King Bear in the building.
Michelle K.
Heavy duty cutie.
Y'all see what happens? Y'all see what happens when you let time go by and the man fills up with sugar and he you see what happens?
I couldn't wait to get out.
Y'all be good and we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.